The moment you land on Isabel Nicholls' Instagram, you instantly understand why she stands out in a world flooded with fashion content. It's not just the outfits. It's not just the poses. It's the presence, the confidence, the energy that feels like a declaration. Isabel doesn't simply wear fashion, she commands it. She represents a new era of Instagram fashion influencers, where beauty is no longer limited by outdated standards and where self-love becomes the boldest trend of all. And if you love stories like this, stories of models who are breaking boundaries and redefining confidence, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Models World, because this is where real beauty meets real inspiration. Isabel Nicholls, also known online as Izzy Nicholls, is a British fashion influencer and model who has steadily carved out her own space in the digital fashion industry. While many influencers build their brand around perfection, Isabel built hers around authenticity. She didn't rise to prominence by pretending to be someone else. She rose by being unapologetically herself, and that's exactly why her audience connects to her so deeply. Born and raised in England, Isabel's story begins far from the glamorous spotlight that now follows her. Before her name became recognized across Instagram and fashion pages, she lived an ordinary life like millions of others. She experienced the same insecurities, the same doubts, and the same pressure society often places on women, especially when it comes to appearance. The fashion world, for a long time, carried a harsh message. Only one body type was acceptable. Only one kind of beauty was markable. But Isabel was never meant to stay inside that box. From early on, she showed a strong interest in fashion and style, but she also carried something much more powerful, the ability to inspire. She understood that clothing is not just fabric, it's identity, it's expression. It's a way of telling the world who you are without even speaking. And Isabel wanted to prove that every woman deserves to feel confident in what she wears, no matter her size, shape, or background. What makes her rise so remarkable is that it wasn't instant. It wasn't overnight. It was built slowly, post by post, moment by moment, through consistency and courage. She started sharing her looks online, showcasing stylish outfits that reflected her personality, bold, elegant, and fearless. But what truly separated her from others was the honesty behind her content. Isabel wasn't afraid to show the reality behind the camera. She wasn't afraid to speak about confidence, insecurities, and the struggle many people face when trying to feel comfortable in their own skin. In an era where filters can hide everything and editing can create illusions, Isabel chose something more rare: truth. That truth became her signature. As her social media presence grew, so did her influence. People didn't just follow her because she looked good, they followed her because she made them feel seen. Her followers weren't simply watching a model. They were watching someone who represented them, someone who reminded them that beauty isn't reserved for a select few. And that is how Isabel Nicholls became more than an influencer. She became a symbol. With time, her account began to attract attention not only from everyday fans, but also from major fashion brands. The industry started to recognize what her followers already knew. Isabel had the power to move people. Her modeling work expanded, and she began collaborating with brands that aligned with her identity and message. She became part of a growing wave of models pushing for diversity and inclusivity in fashion. And instead of trying to blend in, Isabel leaned into what made her different. She turned her individuality into her strength. She proved that confidence is not about being flawless. It's about showing up fully as yourself. Her style is one of the reasons her content remains so captivating. Isabel has a way of combining glamour with modern trends. Whether she's wearing casual streetwear, elegant dresses, or bold statement outfits, she carries every look with the same powerful energy. She doesn't dress to impress the world. She dresses to express herself. And that attitude is exactly why she resonates. In many ways, Isabel represents the evolution of fashion influence. In the past, fashion icons were unreachable, distant figures. But Isabel feels relatable. She feels real. Her content doesn't just show the finished product, it shows the confidence behind it. And because of that, her influence is not shallow. It's meaningful. One of the most inspiring things about Isabel's journey is the way she uses her platform to empower others. She promotes body positivity, self-acceptance, and confidence in a way that feels natural rather than forced. She doesn't preach perfection. Instead, she celebrates progress. She celebrates the idea that beauty is not something you earn, it's something you already have. That message is powerful because it's not just about fashion anymore. It's about mindset. It's about the woman scrolling through her phone at night, doubting herself, comparing her body to someone else's highlight reel. Isabel's content speaks to that woman. It tells her, you don't need permission to feel beautiful. And that kind of influence is rare. As her popularity expanded, Isabel's audience grew into the hundreds of thousands, turning her into one of the most recognized fashion influencers in her niche. But what's impressive is that even as her fame increased, she never lost the authenticity that made people fall in love with her content in the first place. Many influencers become distant once they gain attention. Isabel stayed grounded. She continued to engage with her community, share her life, and remind her audience that confidence is a journey, not a destination. She became proof that you can rise without changing who you are. And in today's world, where so many people feel pressured to become acceptable, that is an incredible example. Of course, her journey hasn't been without challenges. Being a public figure, especially in the fashion world, means facing criticism. It means being judged by strangers. It means having your appearance analyzed by people who don't even know you. But Isabel has shown remarkable strength in standing tall through negativity. Instead of shrinking under pressure, she expanded. Instead of hiding, she posted more. Instead of apologizing for her body, she celebrated it. That is the kind of confidence that cannot be taught. It can only be earned through experience, resilience, and self-belief. And Isabel has earned it. Her influence also goes beyond fashion modeling. She represents a cultural shift. She represents the idea that social media can be used as a tool for empowerment rather than insecurity. While many platforms can create harmful comparisons, Isabel uses her platform to encourage people to love themselves. And that is what makes her story cinematic, because it's not just a biography, it's a transformation. A woman who could have stayed silent chose to speak. A woman who could have hidden chose to shine. A woman who could have followed trends chose to become the trend. Isabel Nicholls' journey is a reminder that success doesn't come from fitting in, it comes from standing out. It comes from owning what makes you different and turning it into your power. She didn't wait for the fashion world to open its doors. She built her own entrance. And that is exactly why her story matters. Because somewhere out there, there's another young woman who feels like she doesn't belong in the fashion world. Someone who thinks she's not model material. Someone who believes confidence is for other people. Isabel's rise proves that those thoughts are not facts, they are fears. And fears can be defeated. Her story teaches that fashion isn't just for one kind of body. It's for everyone. That style isn't about size. It's about attitude. That beauty isn't something the world gives you. It's something you claim. Even today, Isabel continues to grow, creating content that blends modern fashion with empowerment. Her presence remains strong because she understands her purpose. She is not just there to influence purchases, she is there to influence confidence. And in the long run, that is the kind of influence that lasts. Because trends come and go, but self-belief stays. Isabel Nicholls has become a name associated with confidence, style, and authenticity. She has shown that being different is not a weakness, it's a weapon. And she has proven that the most powerful kind of beauty is the one that comes from self-acceptance. So when you look at Isabel's journey, don't just see a fashion influencer. See a woman who refused to let society define her. See someone who turned doubt into fuel, criticism into strength, and visibility into purpose. Her story is proof that your uniqueness is not something to hide. It is your brand, it is your power, and it is your legacy. If you enjoyed learning about Isabel Nicholls and want more inspiring stories of models, influencers, and rising fashion icons who are changing the industry, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Models World. Because here, we don't just talk about beauty, we celebrate the confidence behind it. Isabel Nicholls is not just influencing fashion, she's influencing the future.